This thing working yet? There we go. Cool beans. Let's get her started.
Turn the dial, the show's begun. Where ideas spark and dreams are spun. In a world of layers and endless hue. Kern makes it all for me and you. Kern makes 3D printing dreams. Building up those crazy schemes. From plastic lines to masterpiece. This is the place where wonders increase. Step inside the workshop zone, where every print stands on its own. With laughter, pride, and lessons shared. Kern
Yep,
makes
Mar,
the
welcome.
here breathe air. Kern makes 3D printing dreams. Building up those crazy schemes. From plastic lines to
Hey, Shabiki. Hello, hello, hello.
this is the place where wonders increase. Wheels are spinning, hearts are grinning. Innovation's just beginning.
Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Twitch. Welcome, everybody.
Here it comes alive. Kern makes, keeps the dream alive. Kern makes 3D printing dreams. Building up those crazy schemes. From plastic lines to
Maybe I know what you're doing. I just saw you out there.
this is the place where wonder increase. Wonders increase. Wonders increase.
What's up, JPP? You be jumping on PUBG in about 30 minutes or so when this episode finishes. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know. Maybe I'll play some tonight too. I don't know. I don't know how long this stream will go, but I just wanted to be here to say, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? But yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? You know what? This thing over here has got me irritated. Not because of it, because of manufacturers. The 22 GT gear, both of them, they're not 5 millimeter. They're like adjustable, and they go whoop, 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 whoop. We got the entire kinematic system done on this thing, and it just not happy. So if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, I know JPP knows what I'm talking about. It's this gear right back. Wrong camera. There we go. It is this gear right here. And you can even see it from the camera angle right there. Wifey, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Who are you saying my love to? Are you talking to me? So I had thought about putting a spacer in it, and I'm like, no, I'll just order the proper one. So they'll be here on Saturday. Yeah. Other than that, we started wiring up electronics, and yeah, it's there. She's talking to you, probably. I mean, just probably. I mean, I'm just saying. Probably. Excuse me. Oh my. So we're just going to be sitting here, just chilling out, just doing some stuff. I've gotten back into Game of Thrones recently, and I've been thinking about stuff to print. Um, by the way, everybody, if you guys see down at the bottom of the screen there, you're going to see a couple of sponsor banners there. And if I gotta ask, oh, ha ha, lady. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But we have a new filament sponsor. Da 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 da. Central 3D. For all your filament and other goodies. Central3dprinting.com. Link is in the description. But I want to show you guys just how good this stuff actually is. Because I've used a lot of ABS. I've actually not ever used a brown from anybody. No, we're not printing a dang cat. Cry monies. My wife always wants me to print cats. Oh, you're talking to JPP. Gee, money crickets. You guys are taking over my damn show. But anyway, let's see. Which camera am I going to here? We'll have to go to this one here. Da-da! Look at this. Look at this. This is printed on the FlashForge ADM5. Just the generic ABS profile. Nothing fancy, nothing special. It came out just like this. There's no post-processing. That's done with the PEO sheet, the holographic sheet. But it's just a little bit of a wine barrel that I scaled down to be a pen holder. And I'm going to be selling these. So yeah, I'm actually really happy and excited about this because this is like perfect. And the fact that it printed on my enclosed FlashForge Adventurer 5M without issue is awesome. Now, you're going to ask yourself, why hadn't I print it with the other printer, the Cobra One? I got a clogging issue with it. I've been trying to do a print for somebody, and you guys have seen it. It's that turtle. This one right here. But I have now tried two different turtle models, as you can see, and it's not printing the green. It really is just doing something very weird. So initially I thought, okay, I'll just print the whole thing green, and then I'll go ahead and paint the shell black. I'll prime it and paint it and, get it ready for it and paint it black. It did not turn out well. So, and I keep getting a clogging error. I don't know what was causing that. Are we actually streaming to Kick? I didn't know that. I didn't select Kick to stream to, but it's showing up Kick stuff, so why not? But yeah, this barrel is super sick. And I'm pretty proud of that. I mean, it's dimensionally perfect. When I put the calipers on it, it was off by 0.00021 millimeters. It's pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool indeed. But I have been sitting over here tonight going, okay, well, I just want to do a quick print and chill, see what's happening with everybody, catch everybody up on the projects, all that good stuff. And Let's go Maker Online here. There's some pretty sick stuff. Now, the thing that I have been very, I started, like I said, started to get into it. I have been getting back into Game of Thrones recently. And I'm like, well, there's some pretty sick stuff out there. What do we print? There are so many models. It is insane. Josh Fran, 21. Thank you for those 50 biddies. I will cherish them. Thank you. What will we do today? Well, that's what we're discussing. That is what we're discussing. I mean, we could do a Hand of the King. We could do the actual Iron Throne. I have that model. There's a lot of things that we can start prints on. How does this fit Game of Thrones? Call of Duty. They need to fix something here because this doesn't make a lot of sense. I did notice though that there's a lot of stuff. Like Maker World has a ton of stuff, but it's not very organized. Have I printed areas needle? No, not yet. Not yet. I do want to do some giant dragon eggs. This skull would be sick. But I would want to scale it up from being a baby dragon to a full size dragon. Well, I don't know, if I could actually do that. That's a 5-hour print just as it is. I'd have to cut it up quite a bit. I don't even think I could print that full scale on the 300. The problem is that we don't have any room for any more silhouettes on the walls. Oh, look, we can do Hodor doorstops. There's Tyrion Lannister. We already downloaded that one, the Iron Throne, no supports. This would be sick once I actually ordered the books for my wife. Direwolf. That's a bad direwolf sculpture, though. How is that a dragon bust? That's just weird looking. All right, now that's kind of sick. House Stark versus House Targaryen. The lion versus the wolf. The dragon. Not wolf. What? But there's Longclaw. I need to actually get some good silver for that. Unless I paint it. Y'all be good. Gotta go. All right, JPP. Have a good one. Like I said, I don't know how long tonight's stream's gonna last. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, honestly. I just wanted to make sure that I came and gave my presence and let you guys know that I'm still around because I keep missing Wednesday streams. Last Wednesday, I honestly just flat out forgot. I did. It was like, well, I just kind of screwed the pooch. That's a sick lampshade. If I had any ABS that was in white, I should actually get some. Just to let you guys know, I do have a gift list if you guys want to help the channel out, or you can do donations as well if you have that spare, a few spare bucks. That would be awesome. If not, don't worry about it. Just hit that like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, because that helps me and it helps the algorithm, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Stark in a wheelchair. That's just bad. So there's a lot of things. I mean, there's a lot of things. I don't know. Would you guys be House Stark or House Targaryen? Dragon or the wolf? Jon Snow Funko Pop. I think I still have an. I think I still have some flesh colored. Maybe not. I don't see any up there. Might have to get a spool. I mean, these are kind of sick. Did Arya actually have green eyes? I don't know. Night's Watch coffee. I don't have that green. Isn't that Dan's green? I think that's the same as. Yeah, that's the same color as Dan's Maker's Mind green. I want to download that though. God, that's a sick multicolor print right there. If you guys could print anything from Game of Thrones, what would it be? What would it be? Funko Pop Daenerys Targaryen. That's sick. I love it. So bad. This would have to be. I would print this on the resin printer, honestly. That is a lot of overhangs, and I hate supports. A big ass dragon. Yeah, I would. I would want to do that too. We'd have to get a lot of filament for that. Just a lot of base black or gray, and then get to painting it. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we will start. Let's see if we can actually start this on the Cobra S1. Well, it's going to take me actually unzipping the file in order to do it. The Iron Throne, no supports. Extract all. Oh, that's kind of sick looking. I kind of like that. Do I have any filament actually in this printer right now? Oh, God, that hurts. Yeah, we can use a Galaxy Black for that. I think that would be cool. The Sparkle Black. But if we're going to make this, we got to make it bigger. That's just too small. 150%? Yeah, that's close enough. What did you miss, Havoc? We're going to be printing the Iron Throne. Because I'm on a Game of Thrones kick right now. That is not PLA in there. That is ABS. Everything in there is AB. Wait, is it? How you doing, Havoc? Oh, God, that hurts. That's ABS, that's ABS, that's ABS. Yeah, it's all ABS in there. Can't tell what the model is? It's the Iron Throne. Oh, you're watching on your phone. I understand. So, okay, we got that, we got that, we got that, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Speed. We need to slow down the overhangs a little bit. All right. No, yeah, slow down for overhangs. Yeah, that's already checked. Slow down for curled perimeters. Let's check that one as well. What's up, GTR Dad? Hey, you missed it the other day, so I will give you a quick update as soon as I get this print started. You missed it. What's up, Debbie Webb? No, we have not printed on the do ender yet, and I will tell you why in just a moment. Well, actually, this is doing its thing. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go to the overhead. All right. This is the do ender. This is the do ender. Let me turn this to the side. There we go. Now, we have the kinematic system working. It's all beautifuled up. All I got to do is put the hot end back on. We started cabling. Yeah, look at this. But look at right there where my finger's at. Yep. The diameter of the hole on the 22th gear is not 5 millimeter. It's like a 6.5, and it's adjustable. No, the bed is fixed. The bed is fixed. So I had to order new gears that were actually 5 millimeter. I did not ask for adjustables because if you watch, let me get up here. If you watch, I'll try to do it very slowly. You see it going oblong? You see that? And if you watch the actual where the print head mounts, let me do this. Watch this. Well, the wobble makes it go back and forth by about 5 millimeters. Nope, those rods are not too high. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can do this. See if I can bring it all the way up to print height. It is exactly not too high. And I'll show you what we did instead of cutting the rods. Independent Z-axis is a pain in the ass. At max height, there we are. Would you look at that? It's 3 millimeters below the bed. And I'll show you how I did it. Instead of reinventing the wheel, if you look, there's a spacer, a 15 millimeter spacer right here between the motor and the motor mount. Sir, you was a child. What are you talking about? So, yeah, that is the status of the do window right now. We're now waiting on parts yet again. All right, slicing's complete. I said no supports. The file says no supports. We're gonna reslice it now. Oh my. Oh my. Ah, yes. Come on. You can slice it. So does that make sense, GTR Dad and everybody and Havoc? Does that make sense? I went through and thoroughly thrashed this thing because this thing has been completely disassembled and reassembled. I was so frustrated with it. You need 2 metric ass loads of PCTG. Why? What on earth are you planning on printing with that? You mean hold on, hold on, hold on. Uh, Get out of the way, you damn printer. You mean those? I already started. I'm just printing it in whatever PetG, ABS, anything that I can find that's cheap because this whole wall behind me where the air conditioner sits is going to be Gerari drawers. All of it. So these are the first 3 that I printed the other day, and they are, I mean, using just the default profile and four, uh, 4 walls, these things are stupid tough. And then I printed the top inserts on these ones for mounting. Yeah, these are cool, man. I love these things. But for heavy stuff, I'm going to be printing them in, I'll probably print them in ABS Plus. For the lightweight drawers, probably just PLA. Oh, I mean, PCTG is some seriously cool shit. That, I mean, that's for sure. This thing says it prints without supports, but look what it says. Look what it says, y'all. Warning: Object Iron Throne Remix has floating regions. Regenerate the object or enable support. Yeah, PCTG is not cheap. Not cheap at all. My new sponsor, however, let me check something real quick. Stop it. Do 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 do. Catalog. So they've got Green Gates stuff, which is some really sick Pet G. Kind of expensive, but it's all the high temp stuff. Natural nylon, recycled. I thought I saw a PCTG in here. Maybe I didn't. Let me go look. Let me go look. You know what? You guys need to see this. This is my new sponsor, guys. Central 3D Printing. Their ABS Plus is sick. I love this stuff. And let me scroll down here at the bottom so just so you guys can see it. Where else on earth can you get ABS Plus for that kind of money? I'm just saying, where? And they got some sick colors too. The sparkle red is actually really good. And I'm currently testing out the brown, hence why I have I made the barrel and I got a bunch of other stuff I'm printing on it. But no, I was looking for this Sandman stuff is sick. Mars Red, that's good stuff. Hmm. I'm gonna have them send me a roll of this stuff, the sapphire recycled stuff, because I actually want to do some jewelry making. That would be sick. I want a roll of coffee, but I think I might be wrong. I don't. Huh. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was looking at another site. They're adding more stuff to their catalog all the time, so they have a lot of sick stuff on here. But back to the print. Let's get this puppy started. It's a day, 3 hours. Oh my God. 266 grams. There's no way. Let's put that down to no. Wrong thing to change. Infill density is at 4% already. Oh, yeah. Let me just use the base profile. Sadly, I don't have a code or a specific link yet with Central 3D's website to send you guys to. So it doesn't make me any money. But I am recommending it, especially the ABS Plus. My God. I mean, $17 for ABS Plus. That's a hell of a deal. And as I just need to add a reminder, the motors on the Do Ender were sponsored by LDO Motors. So thank you, Jason, for that. What's up, Mythical? How are you? So I don't know if you caught it earlier before you left in the game stream, Mythical, but I have to do some more work on that turtle. It's not turning out the way I wanted it to. I printed it now 3 times, and yeah, that model I think is just flat out broken. So I'm trying another model. You want a price for a green and gold dragon? How big of a dragon? I mean, that's what really depends on the price. How big? We're still at a day, and one day 11 hours. That's just kind of insane. I mean, I know why. It's all these small little. I will get it done, Mythical. I will get it done. It's just I want to make sure it's done right. What's infill? No kidding. It's only a 4%. Right. We're gonna go ahead and enable that, and then click on that, and we'll just set it back down to size. Slice plate. Who needs infill? Infill's boring. And I don't even know if this will print right now on the Cobra S1. The Cobra S1 has got issues. Like I said, I'm waiting for nozzles. I ordered a 3-pack of nozzles, so that should be here by Saturday. And while that's going, see, here's the barrel that I just printed. And I just literally, you can see over here, I used a generic ABS profile, and it printed beautifully. So there was another thing that I wanted to print. I downloaded it earlier. Excuse me. Where is it? Yes, this thing. It's too big. Oh, I'll have to print it on the other printers. Isn't that sad when you get that? You want so you want an actual dragon, not a flexi dragon, about 10 inches tall. What is 10 inches, guys? Let me see here. That's what she said. What's 10 inches? So are we talking like a dragon like that? I mean, that's a sick dragon. You post it and just, oh dear God, I think I'm gonna die tonight. Or we can do a dragon like that. Of course, I'll have to find one that So if just say the first one, okay, let me go back to the first one here. I can actually price this out for you right now. Let's grab this guy right here. I'll show you guys how 3D companies, printers, how we price stuff. Check messages. Oh, you're good. You're good. No worries. What the hell is a Mud Hens game? Um, let's open up another copy of Orca Slicer. Check memes. Oh, memes. Oh, okay. You actually make me go to my own channel. Jeez, man. Cry money. You're bad, Havoc. You are so bad. All right. New project. And this would have to be printed on, for 10 inches tall, it's going to have to be printed on the Ender Max. The Max Neo. This one. I'm an idiot. Is it this one? No, it's not. It's this one. No. Oh, wait. Where is it? There we go. So we're just going to take this as example. So we have Senor Dragon here. All right. And the model said to print it at 1/6 or below. And its current size is small. To make it big, I'd have to cut the wings off. So 300 is about 11 inches. So it would end up being that big, roughly. Let's just do 3 inches. 300 is about 11.1 something or another inches. So that's about how tall that dragon would be. So what we would have to do is print it on multiple plates. So stop it. Thank you. And let's see. Split two parts. Fine. Split two objects. Wait, what? Fine. We'll just use cut. Oh, you are being a. You are. No. Stop it. Okay. So we will have to cut the wings off. I'll just put that at 90 degrees. Close enough. Actually, I wonder if I could cut it that way. Let's see if we can give it a little bit of tilt here. Yeah, we might be able to finagle that. Just as long as I don't get into the horn there. That would be a good cut right there. All right. and add connectors. And we'll just put a plug in there. And we'll make it 4 millimeter. Oh, the Green Gate Ocean is super, super awesome. I love that. I saw it at Remurf. Um, 8 millimeters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's just, no, let's do 4 and then size 6. There. Why is this not, it's not pinning? What's up, MJ? How you doing? Mythical, thank you for the 100 biddies. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Why isn't this? Well, okay. Stop it. And it screwed it up. All right. Cancel that. Perform cut. Does anybody ever get frustrated with this damn program? Okay, there we go. Now we do the same again. So we have a dragon model, 10 inches, just about 10 inches taller, a little bit more. Every time you see it in normal mode, God, this thing is just a pain in the butt sometimes. So just for the sake of arguments here, we're going to try to do a pricing here. You be lurking because you're making dinner? All right, sounds good. So just to print the one wing is, there's no way in hell that one wing is 17 hours. That's a lot of support. But we're printing at 1/6, so yeah, it could. But this is how much filament this is going to cost: $3.10 just for the wings. Let's just say $6 for both wings. And that's just filament cost. That's not including time or anything. And I'm sorry this is taking forever. It doesn't help that I have 3 copies of this program open right now. and it is a memory hog. Come on. You need to, oh, XY compensation cauliflower on your K1? Really? Yeah, I'm breaking up because it's chewing up all the CPU power. So, slice complete. Oh no, I think it's going to crash. Let me close the other copy here. Oh god. Really? It says a G code path is beyond boundaries. Auto arrange it. Why did you move that over there? You go over here. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to send this print task over because I want the Iron Throne. And wifey, you know that I am loath to spend any more money, but I think you're right that I'm going to need a new computer. Oh God. Yeah, this is from Game of Thrones. That was the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones. Yeah, of course. Told you so. But I don't want to spend 3 grand on a new computer. Okay, there we go. Frick me! Holy cow! 5 days to print this. $21 a full spool just on this a filament. So just okay. Actually, it's more than a full spool. So I'd have to have 2 rolls of filament. So we're looking at a minimum of 40, $50, and then 5 days printing time. Because I do have I have multiple printers that I could print this on. But no, this would be on the 300. So yeah, I got 2 300s, and I can print the wings on the other printers. So I can still keep it within the 5.5, 5 hours, 5 days, 16 hours. Holy cow. Let me see something. Let's take a look at something here. I've actually never estimated what the cost of these would be. That's a very similar. Oh, that's just for the S. That's for the model file. That's for one made in metal. That's made out of concrete, but they could all be similarly priced out based on time. That's a 12-inch statue right there, made in resin, which is just another form of 3D printing. How long is one roll of filament? It's a kilogram. Good damn question. How many meters is it? How many meters is a roll of filament? 330 to 335 meters. So we're literally looking at. By the way, welcome, Sir Frank Otter. How you doing, buddy? I hope things are going to look up for you. I I remember what you said in chat earlier. So, um, yeah. Now, $40 $50 for just the filament, 5 days printing time. Just calculate off about top of my head, the very lowest without shipping that I could actually do it for would be about $80 $85. Those are all articulated. These are the ones that Etsy's now talking about banning because these are all imports from China. People don't actually get to print these. They're all printed out of China in a big factory. Hey, look, there's one very similar right there. Oh, that's just a no. Okay, that's not the actual dragon. Just the file. See, here's a small one right here. A small dragon. That's $41 on Etsy for a small one. That little guy wasn't even 5 inches tall. So I priced it pretty much dead on, right around 80, $85. But did you guys see this? Did you guys see this? This last page. Let's go back up here because there's something that just blew my damn mind on this last page. Page before, sorry. Or not. Oh, I put 3D. Well, no, that was yeah. That was in the 3D printed statue. Let's research for that. That's the model file, not the actual model. There was one for $32,000. Did anybody catch that? Is there a way to sort by price? Yeah, there it is. What is this thing made? What is the thing made of? All right, Debbie. Not a problem. Not a problem. Medium metal and wood. Well, why is it in 3D printed category? What's this one? 21 grand. Okay, I kind of want this. I think I'm going to need to find a way to print it. This thing, I love it. And it has eggs. Oh, that's sick. We'll put that out in the front yard to scare all the dogs in the neighborhood. I'll even make it roar. Yeah, well, Surfringer, you could do that, except for mounting a 5 kilogram spool is enormously a pain in the ass. I know guys that do that, and they literally have to chain it from the roof, from the ceiling. But yeah, Central 3D Printing guys, they make some excellent stuff. And they have some excellent products. This Nevermore series, this is like some really sick stuff for, you know, air filtrations for just about any printer. The name, yeah, he's so Havoc. Yeah, I'm. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for these drawers because I've calculated it out. I'm going to need 32 kilograms of filament to do all the drawers I want. 32 kilograms. Do you know how many months of printing 24 hours a day that is? I'm going to see if Central will send me some filament just so I can print this and send me some more sparkle black just for a fun print. Speaking of fun prints, since we have already prepared this for the most part, I'm just going to go ahead and save it. But let's see if we can actually get the camera working on this thing. If not, I can use the other camera. Yay, it works! So there's the Iron Throne. It'll be done in a day and a half or 17 hours. Wait, is that the only one you've got right now? The only printer you've got that's working is the 330? The gauntlets are coming along beautifully, actually. I've got a model file built for them, and they are. I'm going to be printing on one of the 300s tomorrow a full sheet of the scales. Oh, the 220K one is the only one working. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll take you like 6 years of printing on a K1, on a single K1. That's awesome, Sir Frank Otter. You're getting a new puppy. You have to redo the config on the Merc. Oh, I see. I see. Why did this do this? Ah, there we go. Does anybody think Donkey Kong when they see this? That's what the first thing I saw. You're probably going to get a Centauri Carbon next week. That is awesome. LTX, what's happening, my guy? How are you? We're just chilling, chatting, and all that good stuff. Is this thing even printing? That's the problem with the PEO sheets is I can never tell if it's actually printing. And it's not. It is actually clogged. Yep, filament clogged. So that printer is down until those new nozzles get here because I cleared the clog once and it did no good. What's up, Squid? How you doing? How you doing, girl? You're just going off on that on all that stuff today. I was having fun watching that. Great Pyrenees and Black Lab mix. Oh my God, that's a sea monkey. You think monkey's in a barrel? I think Donkey Kong actually. We're talking about this thing, guys. It's a pencil barrel. Actually, it was a trash can, but I didn't want to print it. I wanted it to take an hour and a half instead of 12 hours, so I scaled it down. How is the new winter coming along? Well, we'll go back to that subject here. Let's see. Let's just go to the work cam and I'll show you. All right. Get rid of put these somewhere else. Yep, you can go here. Do Ender. Ooh, LTX, you're going to love this. All right. So we have part of the wiring going on here. We have the kinematic system all done up. We got, nice belts and all that good stuff. But I got to stand up because that's the only way I can do this, right? You're going to need, okay, pay attention to two things. Pay attention right here and pay attention to right there. And then you can tell me what's wrong. You see it? You're going to love that. You get the joy of tearing out all the electronics out of the Venture XL next week to replace the upgraded gears. I didn't bend any crankshafts for Frank Otter. Didn't do it. So this 22 GT gear, both of them are adjustable shaft size. They are not 5mm. There's no possible way in hell to get them to spin in a circular pattern. It's an oblong pattern no matter what you do. So I ordered a new set that are guaranteed dimensionally accurate. Otherwise, this printer is just garbage. That's the one thing stopping the build right now is just those 2 gears. I can't tell you anything. I know nothing except for what you tell me. You need a puppy, Squid. That young'un of yours needs a dog. She does. But yeah, otherwise, other than getting the electronics finished up and a little bit of printing, uh, the hot end's done. Everything's done. Oh yeah, my ADM5's been printing ABS all day long. Every child needs a dog. Where's the right damn display? There it is. Oh yes. But you guys can see right behind me over here, um, back behind me, right, right there. My desk is a mess. The workbench is not a mess. My desk is a mess. You got the P1S and the ADM5 printout prints, big printers, bro. Yep, yep. Same. My Cobra S1 needs new nozzle, and they're on the way. Uh, it's foobarred. The two 300s, they work perfectly. They're just slow as hell. Yes, every child needs a puppy. It teaches them love, respect, responsibility, all sorts of things until they get to be teenagers and they don't give a damn about the dog anymore, other than, yelling at it. Okay. I'm glad I muted for that one. That was a horrible cough and it hurt. You have news. Papa Squid filled his retirement papers. Oh, sweet. The old man finally gets to relax and enjoy life. Like it. That's awesome, Squid. That is super awesome. I I don't know why the bot is advertising to Kick because we're actually not streaming to Kick right now. I couldn't tell you why. So here I got a story to tell you guys. My wife and I were talking about moving to a place called Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Houses are god awful cheap. Even really, really nice houses. I mean, houses that would be three, 400, $500,000 where I live, and it's still cheap here, are like 100,000 bucks or less. And we we were, I was kind of curious, because on Zillow I had an alert set up, and every day it'd be like 5 or 10 more houses come up for sale. You go look at Zillow for Pine Bluff, Arkansas. 3/4 of the town is currently up for sale. And if you actually go out and do some research, you find out it's because crime, drugs, and gangs have taken over the area. Kind of ruined our dream because it's a beautiful area to live in. My uncle lives 20 minutes away or less. It's 10 miles. we actually talked about it, Squid, about moving to Georgia. The problem I've got with Georgia is you have pockets of safe communities around huge crime-ridden zones, and that's the one thing. The reason I like where I live right now is because it's peaceful here. There's hardly any crime. So it's been, it's like the first thing we have to do is one, we actually have to fix this house and make it to where it's in a, it's in sellable condition. So that's going to cost a lot of money. But then we also have to sell the house to be able to afford to move to a new house. So Havoc, that's what I want. Well, I know the area you live in, Squid. The cost of houses though are still way higher than I'm used to, especially for the square footage you get. The occasional drug bust, we've had one murder in 35 years. That's it. As a matter of fact, the cops do most of the crime around here. I'm just joking about that. They used to. They don't anymore. The local PD got cleaned up pretty well. Havoc. That poor girl. I mean, exactly. I mean, it's good for the sellers, not good for the buyers. And I'm waiting for a buyer's market to happen. Oh, Jean Benet's dad was definitely scum. Funny enough, my uncle is full time. He worked as a salesman for a wire rope company, Denver Wire Rope, actually. And he transferred over to a new company years ago, and then he finally retired. But he side gigged as a DJ for Christmas parties and all that sort of stuff. Bar mitzvahs, birthdays, weddings, whatever. And he actually DJ'd an event that the Ramseys had actually sponsored before Jean Benet was actually born. Yeah, he and I had a long talk about that, and he's like, I would have never done it. I wouldn't have done it anyway. But for the money, you really just can't say no. So sadly, we're not printing anything because the Cobra S1 is, well, it's broken. It needs a new hot end on it, which is coming soon. And I don't want to take the ABS out of the Flash Forge because I have videos that I have to do with that printer. Um, yeah, there's a short coming out and a full length video coming out about this and the filament review. By the way, anybody catch the little animated short that I did? It's actually quite funny. It's like 18 seconds long. On this one right here is going to be Mythical's the first try of a full sheet of Mythical's dragon scales for her gauntlets. And on that printer, I have something else planned. What's up, 3D Medic Vince? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah. So, Oh, once again, everybody, if you join the Discord and you want one of my maker chips, where the hell are those things? They're over here. If you want one of these guys, these are limited production. Just send me a DM. I think a couple of you already have. And I will throw one in the mail. Got to go get stamps. You want? You want? Okay, you can have one. I already have your address. I don't need it. I think no. Actually, do I have your address? I don't remember. I think I do. Yeah, I do. No, actually, you need to resend that to me because I factory reset my phone and you messaged that to me and I don't have my messages. It only goes back to May 7th. Yeah, message me later. Maybe that's why I didn't send that box to you yet. I don't know. Things have been so hectic. I forget a lot of things. It's like the dude at Daxium that was here, his box is still sitting down there because I forgot to send it. He's got a dragon in that box that I printed for him. But anybody that wants a maker coin, no charge. I'll just send it to you. Check my phone. I just checked my phone. Yes, ma'am, I got it. That's not later, Squid. You're digging the new logo and colors? Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm working hard to try to make this a little bit more professional. I just need new cameras. I actually have his real name, sweetheart. I already have his real name, so. But yeah, let's see. What was it? Here, I can actually give you guys a preview. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I want. There we go. I will always come back with the milk. Mythical gave me a Father's Day T-shirt that's epic. It says just a dad that always came back with the milk. It's epic. I love it. Let me see here. Yeah, this screen. You guys got to check this out. I had AI make this for me.
This is a very nice model. This is a very nice model.
3D printer on a Viking ship. I love it. Oh my. Buenos noches, ¿cómo está? I don't even have any idea what the hell I'm doing right now. But I can tell you this I'm hungry. I am very hungry. Very hungry. I think. I'm not quite sure. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here and go find some food. Have I tried Viscom? What is Viscom? I don't know what Viscom is. Viscom. Oh, a rendering thing. No, I use Canva. Nope, I have not tried Viscom. Transform your sketches into renders and 3D models in seconds. Interesting. Fascinating. How much this junk cost? Oh my lord. Build monthly, it's $50 a month. Golly. That's expensive. Excuse me. But yeah, hard pass. Definitely hard pass on that. Oh, that's kind of what I was thinking, Frank. I was like, I know what Viscom used to stand for, but I thought it had two M's. But yeah. So I have this issue. I enjoy AI for certain things. I create music with AI because these things don't work very well anymore, and I can't play instruments. Um, if you go through my YouTube channel, you'll find all sorts of music that I've made. And the university gives you a premium account. Oh, that's nice. The problem with AI and creating 3D models is it cannot create anything dimensionally accurate. It's impossible at this stage in the game, anyhow. So functional parts, it can't do. Um, there's only one M in Viscom. Oh, I didn't know that. Uh, AI is taking over and making people lazy. Whereas people used to go out and engineer, now they go to AI. And I'm part of that. You know, I use AI for a lot of things. Image generation for my Canva, my YouTube images, you know, a lot of stuff like that. And I think we need to not put restrictions on it, but we as a society need to put the brakes on ourselves and say, look, you need to actually learn this skill before you actually use this, because by using it, you're not learning anything. You're just making yourself lazy. And we're just creating a dumber species of human. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I've proven repeatedly that my day in school when I was a child looks nothing like what my kids went to school. It's way easier for them, other than Common Core math that nobody can understand. They don't even have to do work hardly. I can count the amount of times my kids actually brought homework home when they went to public school on two hands with 4 kids. So I'm just like, you know what? To make us smarter people, we actually have to teach smart. AI is not the answer for that. But anyway, everybody, that said, I'm going to go find some food. You guys have a great evening. We have been here for an hour and a half, close enough to 2 hours, right? Have a great one. I'm out of here. Peace. Be kind to one another. And that thing doesn't work. So I got to do this the hard way. I got to click on it. Love y'all.